Because I think I can do it well. I think I can do a good album like that, to be honest.
Have you already started writing some new songs, maybe?
No, not yet. We've been touring ever since we started, even before the album came out. We started touring. I can't remember what tour it was, but we went on tour before the release, and we've just been on the road ever since, you know. And there's little to no time for me to write in between tours. If you got like 2-3 weeks back home, I want to spend it with my family, you know. And I can't really write anyways unless I'm like my calendar is completely empty.
For how long?
For a year at least.
Yeah?
Yeah. Which is that's basically what it takes me to write an album, is a year, and to rehearse and get everything done, you know. I could probably do it sooner, but in my head it's a year.
And when are you planning on taking the year off?
Next year, after March, I think. We have a few shows.
Few shows. It must be, well, do you have any ideas already, maybe on a concept, or maybe on where you want to write, or what you want to write about, or what you...
No, I was just talking with other guys. We were constantly talking, what should we do next, you know. And I always end up talking about records and saying it's going to be this and that, and in the end we end up with something completely different from what I said.
Yeah.
So last night I said, yeah, it's going to be completely impossible to get into, you know. It's going to be very difficult to listen to, apart from one song, which is going to be a rip-off of Hey You by Pink Floyd. So that was my good idea for last night.
Okay, so it will be a Pink Floyd influenced album.
One song which is easy to get into,
Okay.
and the rest is just impossible.
Okay. What do you like about the song Hey You?
I don't know. There's nothing not to like about that song.
It's true.
It's a beautiful song. You know, that's just the kind of quintessential Pink Floyd song. You know, you listen to that and it's like, oh, it's Pink Floyd. You know, it's a beautiful track. But it could be any song of theirs from that era, I think. You know.
Yeah. Let me see. Last question. You were saying Bloodbath is, well, it's, if you want to join, then you join. Opeth is well, some melodic stuff and maybe also hard stuff. Is there for you any chance that maybe you Bloodbath over here, Opeth in the middle, and maybe that you, well, do some sort of project which mainly focuses on folk or acoustic songs?
Sure. I'm actually thinking about that, you know, to do a thing like that. Basically for two reasons. One, I want to do it like a singer-songwriter type of album, because I love that style of music. And
because you always when we talk, you always like those songwriting songs.
Yeah, I do.
From the 60s and the melodies and
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, I love that stuff, and I've always been wanting to do a thing like that. I got a bunch of lovely acoustic guitars back home I want to use more, you know. And even though Opeth could probably do an album like that, I want to do it on my own. In that sense, I want to record it on my own, in my house, basically.
Why?
Just to learn, you know.
No, but I mean, why by yourself?
Why not? You know, that's how it because I think I can do it well. I think I can do a good album like that, to be honest.
Will it be short songs?
Yeah, it probably. I can't see myself strumming on an acoustic guitar for 15 minutes, and that'd be boring, I guess. You know, so I just try to write type of songs, you know.
And how many songs have you already written?
No, none.
Really?
Nothing.
No,
but you know, it's like for me, like right now, I think I'm starting to get ready to write, because every time I sit down and play, I come up with something that I like every time. And I got a nice little home studio that I want to learn, you know, because when I stop writing for an album, I leave the studio behind for a year and a half or 2 years, and I forget how I recorded, like the demos.
Yeah.
So I had to relearn everything, but now the stuff I have is better. I got a nice new computer, a nice new microphone, a Neumann microphone, that I think will sound good. Just
Oh.
Does it work?
Sound good?
Yeah, you know, just miking up, playing acoustic guitar, maybe piano, and sing.